You're welcome to We're Just Messages podcast. Of course, I'm Mike.
I'm JT.
I got my dog Drew Money on the boards.
We in New York with it, baby.
Yes, sir. Boutique Fashion Week, volume what number?
Volume 6.
Volume 6.
For sure.
How are you doing, my brother?
Bro, I ain't gonna hold you. We back at it again.
Yes, sir.
Nah, damn, it do feel like yesterday we did Atlanta,
It does feel like yesterday we just did Atlanta, dog.
Damn. Nah, bro, I ain't gonna hold you, bro. This is dope. And different from last time. More team takeover.
Yes,
Newer
sir.
faces. Just growth. You know what I'm saying? That's what it's about, bro. You know what I'm saying? This has been amazing. I ain't even gonna flex. I don't even got no other words right now. It's just amazing for real. It's happening around you.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all here again. Like, I know this ain't the last time, so I'm like now looking extremely forward to the future. You know what I'm saying? Where everybody mind being in the game, like, oh shit, we can do anything? Yes, anything. And linking up and making that shit happen. So shout out to We're Just the Messages podcast, Digital Drew Dash. Y'all boys all the way out here in New York
Had
City.
to come out. Old stomping grounds, man. Old stomping grounds. Feels good to be back home.
Facts.
So since we did the last one in Atlanta, now we're here in New York.
Yeah.
What has been the most exciting process between September in Atlanta and coming now? We here in February for New York.
Honestly, bro, it's been a personal mental thing. It didn't really have much to do with the platform. I'm learning the platform will grow as I grow mentally, for real. Like, if I strengthen myself and enhance my abilities, I'll be thinking a little bit more clear and working a little bit more harder just because I understand where to put my energy at. So from Atlanta to now, really me, like I put way more time in. This time we had, I think, 8 Zoom meetings with everybody. You see what I'm saying? And normally it's just, all right, well, everybody finds out not a couple days before, but there's like a bunch of emails. But I like took it amongst myself to over-communicate. You know what I'm saying? Over-communicate. Like, y'all need to know exactly what's going on. Let me talk to y'all earlier. Let's get on these topics. You know what I'm saying? Let's be pros because this professional shit. So the real growth has been your boy, man. Just not taking, like, I'm just done accepting shit. Because you know what I mean? I'm just done accepting shit for any reason. Like, if we doing something and we trying to be great together, then let's do that. You know what I'm saying? On both sides. I'm over it being one-sided type shit. Like, everyone put the effort in. Because then we'll maximize what we getting out of the shit. But if niggas is looking around at one person and one person's doing this and another person, I'm like, all right, well, yeah, we getting energy out of one person, but what if everybody was on the same wave? You know what I'm saying? What would that look like? And then, boom, black magic cameras all over the place. You see what I'm saying? Like,
you already know what time it is. Yes, sir.
But that's it. That's it happening in real time. It's like you see it, you believe in it, and then, boom, you do it. Now the next time, when this drop, it's going to look extremely beautiful behind you, and it's only going to grow to what else you can do. So the real growth, bro, this whole time been your boy. Like, I'm just on some different shit. Shout out to my twins, wifey. Like, it's just different now. You feel me?
Yeah, for sure. And you already know how I'm giving it up, man. You know I'm very proud of you.
Appreciate you, bro.
Every time I see you, you know it's always work, more progress, more accomplishments.
Yeah,
and
sure.
for you to tap into New York with this is, you know, beautiful. We had a conversation yesterday about 2 of the dudes that you mentioned to me about for another potential location. I don't know if you can speak on that right now,
absolutely. But are you talking about international or I talk about all of it? Shit.
Yeah,
you know, L.A. Shout out to Charles, my man Charles Scabetti, my man PJ Anderson with the Golden Bay Distillery. Shout out Juju Vodka. You want good juju, drink juju for real. And then shout out to Nate and us considering going to Nairobi, Kenya for Volume 9. September 2024, we're taking it to the motherland, you feel me? The shows on the motherland gonna be insane. I'm looking forward to that, bro. So, yeah, we can always share some insight. Getting ready to be the lead and associate producer on a new reality show. I'm still going through negotiations now, but if it goes the way we want it to, I'll be the lead character and associate producer. It's reality, so I'm planning to take the Jim Jones approach. You know what I'm saying? Like, y'all not finna play with me up here.
I feel you.
In the moment, that's why I'm also an associate producer. So it's like the moment it start getting crazy, like, bro, I'm out of this shit because I'm not really for the drama. I'm doing it because it's a fashion-based show. You know what I'm saying? And I want to build like our audience. I want to help the people that's around. So
Yeah,
That's what I'm looking forward to.
like how we spoke last time about giving the models opportunities, designers opportunities. It's all like a equal partnership as far as making sure other people brands grow, their careers grow,
Absolutely.
they accomplish their goals. Like you said last night at the show, we're providing the solid foundation for y'all to go out there and put in the work.
Absolutely.
It's not all on us, but us as an outlet, we all can make each other visions grow.
100%. That's what it is. Teamwork. It ain't five. It ain't one nigga on the basketball team. It's five. It ain't 5 niggas on the football team. It's 11. You know what I'm saying? Like this. It's a bunch of us that do this, and then somebody. It always happens. Someone cracks. It always never hasn't happened that way. Someone will crack because you working hard towards something, and when that person crack, if that person is true to what he been saying, everybody gonna come. You just gonna come your way. If you don't got nothing to offer, then I ain't got no table for you. You know what I'm saying? But We're Just the Messengers, which I've been a fan of forever. We've actually been talking about this shit. It's just
Facts.
It's just coming to fruition. But we've been had these conversations about where we could take the platform. Not we, my apologies. Where you and Mo would like to take the platform, and I was share my ideas on, bro. Y'all could do shit everywhere. You know what I'm saying? All over the place. So this is a living, breathing example of that. So, man.
Going on 6 years of the pod, man.
Word.
You know how we giving it up, man.
What we talking about, bro?
Ain't stopping no time soon.
Never. And it's only about to get better.
Facts.
It's only about to
when
get
we
better.
when we did, this is crazy how fast time goes by.
Uh-oh.
Because
Okay, no problem. All right, cool. Hey, since you're here, say hi. We're Just the Messengers podcast.
Yes.
We're filming. It's all good. This is our Victoria, Miss Victoria Chin. She's a volunteer. Thanks a lot. No, you're good. Thanks a lot, Dom.
yeah,
That's a real moment there.
yeah, real moment. It's y'all can't see, but behind us is just a whole bunch of production and work going on right now, as you can see.
For sure.
But when me and you did episode 216, you
Okay.
thought that was 200.
I did.
Now we on 240, man. 240.
Y'all boys trucking too, bro. Like y'all, every time I look up, even if y'all got to do it mobile, that's how I know it's real. Like it ain't
Sometimes you
y'all
gotta
don't
hit the
always gotta
Zoom,
link
man.
up. It's like, bro, we gonna hit the Zoom and
Sometimes
go
we gotta get the
crazy.
Zoom.
I'm like,
That just speaks to the want to, man, as usual. Like, what are you willing to put in?
yeah,
That's what it always boils back to. What are you willing to put in, and what are you willing to make it work?
Yeah.
And me and you were a lot alike when it comes to our brand. Me and you
100%.
basically been putting in 5+, 10+ years of a brand.
100%.
Shit can't stop, man.
Never. Yeah. What else we doing? Think about it.
Facts.
What else you about to go home and do? Like the older niggas get, we spend less time. Think about it. You don't buy sneakers the same way you used to.
Nope.
You feel me? Like everything you used to spend, you just, oh well, shit. I might well invest in myself because I ain't got much to spend my money on. I'm either finna trick off on a chick if I feel like doing that. You know what I'm saying? That's what you niggas do with their money. They buying shoes, they buying clothes, or they investing. And you either investing into something or you investing into yourself. You at a point in your life, shit, you done did it all. Super accomplished young man. You know what I'm saying? You did a lot of shit already.
Appreciate that, man.
Bruh, it's time for you to, now it's time to step into this light here. Take that money y'all niggas make and put it towards your dreams. It don't come back the same way. It don't come back like the 9 to 5. It don't. It's not gonna come back every 2 weeks. But when that shit start to come back, it's gonna come back in the largest lump sums you've ever seen. You know what I'm saying? I remember when I got the Goring gig. Afterwards, I was showing
Remember we
y'all some
talked
of the
about that,
deposits.
yes.
I'm like, bro, this is what some people make in a fucking year. I'm showing you niggas on an invoice. It's crazy. And life is really like that. But you just got to get people that believe you. It sounds like fucking, you know what I mean? Most people live a particular way. So they like, bro, I go to work, I make my money like this.
Facts.
But
Some of them are okay with that.
But you grow up and you see like, oh, wow, there's real ways to get dough, like large lump sums of money at one time. But you got to have something. Like, I think that if I get, We're Just the Messengers, and the way I look at y'all and what I would hope to develop this into is the same way like when Joe them do they podcast at Coachella. When they podcast, like you podcasting at this major event because we eventually want to begin to stream. Because, see, I'll tell you this on camera because I've been waiting to say this. Bro, I always thought you should be, like, I think you'd probably be one of the dopest sports anchors ever. Like, in my opinion, I think even you never played the game, you know what I mean? But I think you'd be an ill sports analyst, period. Like, your personality, the way you do things, the way you move. If I was again any type of talk sports-wise, it would be you. You would be that type of, obviously you can podcast, but Mike, which is at a point in your life where in my life, when I'm thinking about JT, I'm thinking about you. It's like, nah, well, what could my individual thing be? Shit, bro. Sports, You asking them down questions, bro. You love the game. You've always loved the game. You feel me?
Facts. And honestly, I agree with you.
Word.
And I'm very confident in my abilities. I'm very confident in the podcast. Me and Mo as a team, like he's strong. Me and him have had conversations. I've talked to him about what I feel like he would excel at, and you know, it's just all about pushing the vision. Because me personally, honestly, I don't feel like it's too many podcasters in the world that's better than me.
And I've heard recently that podcasts are dropping. Like it used to be a bunch, but now it's starting to balance out because niggas don't realize it ain't that easy.
They don't see no money coming in, so they just want to dip. You see what I'm saying? Or that's how you know your passion is in it. Are you going to do it for free? Because when I started doing podcasts 2016, I wasn't thinking about money. You know what I'm saying? Eventually, because this is what I love to do. If I get paid from it, it'll be a blessing.
That's
you see what I'm saying? So, I mean, just as far as my abilities and Mo's abilities, I don't feel like too many people fucking with us, dog. To be honest, I honestly give it up like that. That's how I feel. Yeah. So, I mean, at the end of the day, it's just all about timing. Yeah. And the way it's projecting right now, it's like, man, as long as I continue to put in the work and leave it to the man upstairs, man, it'll pay off eventually. It is going to pay off, actually. Yeah, like I said on one of our previous episodes, man, like, yeah, man, we're the best podcast out of the Carolinas, North and South. Understood. Emphasis on North and South.
Understood. I hear that, man.
I mean, we just coming for the rest of the world, man. I mean, because at the end of the day,
he's saying that from a rooftop in New York.
Oh, real talk. Listen, the episodes can't be taken away from us.
Facts.
So, you know, when my time is my time, I have documentation of my work.
Absolutely.
You see what I'm saying? So
Absolutely.
It's like, yeah, man, the opportunities are endless. I 100% believe in myself. Of course, you get into those spells where it's like, damn, like, I wish I could have this, or I wish, you know, I could get recognized for this, but 100%. I don't even worry about all that because I just continue to record and keep pushing. And what I appreciate about you is you've always continued to just push PFS. Yeah. Then you transition into, you know, Boosie Fast Food. You had your ups and your downs. You know, we ain't got to deep dive into me. You have had personal conversations about it.
Absolutely.
So it's just all about maintaining the vision.
That shit, them ups and downs, what I've learned and grown to accept, they gonna always be there. They not going nowhere. Niggas need to accept that. Good times, bad times gonna always exist. So you might as well just get ready for it and figure out how you gonna coast through regardless. That's where I'm at right now. Nobody know what's going on, bro, because niggas don't really share like that. You know what I mean? It's not my job to share my trials and tribulations.
Yeah, facts.
I don't subscribe to that society. You know what I mean? I came around before social media. You too. You know what I'm saying? We know what it's like to not have that shit. Facts. So, if I relay some emotions on that shit, it's so cryptic that you better know me and know what the fuck going on, because if not, I'm not here to share nothing with y'all.
Yeah, facts.
So, I just appreciate, for real, beyond, like, you, Mo, Drew, the ways Drew already had been a traveler and open-minded to shit, but he told me, a grown-ass man, hit me like, bro, this shit inspired the hell out of me. You know what I'm saying? I went back home and I'm getting on my shit type shit.
Yeah, facts. Even with Drew, like, I was having a conversation last night with one of the models, and I introduced her to Drew. Like, Drew has his QR code right on his screen. So people go to his site, boom, automatic. So that's less than a second. He's already made network connections just by, boom, putting up his phone. Yeah. You see what I'm saying? And, you know, you already see his work.
Absolutely.
Drew's I tell him all the time, he's getting better with the camera all the time. So it just went from him just doing the audio. You see what I'm saying? Okay, playing with the camera. You know, it's so funny because when I got the Black Magic camera, Drew hit me. He was like, yo, Mike. He was like, this it right here? He's like, dog, I'm about to get it. Yeah. I was like, hey, it's all about investing, man. We gonna get this shit back.
Facts.
And me and him was just like, it's so crazy because it was like a Christmas day for us. Okay. So we was exchanging text messages like, bro, this shit raw. This shit raw. This shit raw. It's like, yeah, bro, this is what it takes to, you know, because the quality always is going to improve.
Absolutely.
You always want to see the quality improve. So, you know, when I went back and I looked at the 200 episode and I was having a conversation with our boy Stan, shout out Stan. I was like, yeah, man, let me go ahead and get that. So then Drew hit me. Drew was like, yo, I got it. We good to go. So, you know, he be doing his thing on other sides with other people in the city as far as shooting content. And that's just what it's always about. It's always about evolving, man.
Yeah, we getting ready to, because I was inspired somewhat by Drew and my partner Breon, bro. And we starting between Charleston, Atlanta, and Houston. We're getting ready to blow up the content. Like, we want to start casting for talent. Like, we want to start producing shows. Y'all boys already proved the blueprint. You know what I'm saying? The blueprint was there. Now we ready to take it to a whole nother level. Where it's like, all right, we got our main shows. Our main show in Charleston is the We're Just the Messages podcast. Our main show in Houston is the Poor Horseman podcast. Our main show and now it's a system. And everybody that come through, it's like a record label. Y'all get the most of the budget for marketing. Niggas start investing in this, like boosting posts and shit like that regularly. Bro, it's a major opportunity coming, bro. It's major, bro. Straight for real.
Trust me, man. Like I believe in it.
Hard.
I believe in it. I think over the last couple years, I want to say going into 2021, that's when I really started to feel like, all right, you know what? We just been too consistent not to, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And trust me, I've been through it. I've sent the emails. I sent the DMs.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I've already been through the, you know, not getting, it's all good though.
I understand.
You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, I still love this. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I genuinely love this. When I first started it, dog, you got to remember, it was just the audio side of it.
100%. I remember.
And then it was just, okay, now we got to implement the video. So I'm always about, I can adapt. You know what I'm saying?
100%.
Of course, there's along the way, there's certain things I won't take away from our core audience. You know what I'm saying? I really want to deep dive into it. But just as far as like providing that show every week for them, that holds value to me. You know what I'm saying? Because that's my service to the fans. Like as you continue to grow and you get more viewers, you want to maintain that quality standard. Like, hey, Mike and Mo gonna be here on Mondays. You know what I'm saying? Just like with you. All right, Boutique Fashion Week, let's say number 27. I already know I can book him for number 27 because he done did 26, 25, 24, 23. You get what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
So as long as you continue to build up that catalog, nobody can question you, bro.
They can't touch it.
Nobody can question
They
you.
can question themselves, but they can't fuck with you at all.
Facts.
And that's what I want to say that you niggas hear me loud and clear. Most of the time, that doubt that niggas be spewing, it be them doubting themselves. They don't believe it can be done because they don't think they could do that shit. Nigga, don't tell me nothing I can't do. Period. Ain't nothing on this fucking planet I can't do except fly, and I always say that. The only thing I can't do is fly, because that shit's literally impossible. But
Literally
everything
impossible.
else besides that, my nigga, if I feel like it, I could do. Before I passed, I just had twins. First language is Spanish for them. I'm going to learn it with them. And then I'm going to make them niggas some of the sickest machines. These can make my kids machines, bro.
Facts.
Machines. Shout out New York.
What do you feel like is the biggest lesson Fashion Week has taught you so far, out of all your volumes?
It's honestly, bro, awareness has made me grow up and have tougher conversations because I really want this right here. And I understand the difference between like trying to express to someone, yo, this is how I'm passionate about my business, so I don't need you to take it personally. And if you don't understand that, then I'm okay with you not being in the circle when it comes to business. Just going forward. If you don't understand what I'm doing and you're not willing to do it or play the role I need you to play, then you need to go build your own thing at this point. Because if anyone was gonna do what I'm doing, they would have did it already. You know what I'm saying? And at this point, it's just about me calling niggas out and with those that I'm with and saying, hey man, define your role. Define your role. Understand what your role is, because everyone's role is not mine in this system. And I'm at a point now where, like, if I gotta invest, if I gotta do certain things, that value gotta be there for me to invest.
100%.
If not, then you are someone that is going to contribute your energy, time, and effort. And in exchange, niggas will provide you with inspiration, space, connections, relationships, shit like that. But I'm just ready to go. I'm so ready for I'm swim. Nigga, I'm so ready for swim in Houston. We got LA.
So is that confirmed? That's the next
May
one?
19th through 21st, Houston, Texas. Shout out to Aloft by the Galleria. Swim. Houston, Texas, May 19th through the 21st. You might see We're Just the Messengers there, but I know where you will see them at. Volume 7 in September, Los Angeles, California. I know
LA is the one right after that?
Yes,
Ooh.
LA is this summer. It's this September. So this year is crazy for us overall. I just pray to God I get to see it.
I believe they call
Definitely
something.
will,
They
man.
call
You
that
definitely
something.
will. Your story is not finished yet, man. I feel like what you have been building as far, especially just like for the black culture, man, I haven't seen nothing like this. You see what I'm saying? Like you said last night, most of the time you don't really get to see the designers when the models come out. They come out there, wave, and then they go back. But you and Cuba having the actual sit down with the designers and having a conversation.
That's next level shit right there.
Yeah, that is. You see what I'm saying? Like me and Drew kind of talked about that after the last one about how they was able to get those looks. They was able to get those conversations because, like you said, they just, they come out, they wave, then they go and do their other thing. But y'all actually having that interaction, that means a lot.
To them, for sure.
Was that one of the top things that you wanted to implement into Boutique Fashion Week?
100%. Because I always say everybody is a stranger till you meet them. Once you meet me, you talk to me, I'm not a stranger no more. It's just you being weird about the information I either told you or we don't vibe. But I'm not a stranger anymore. You know what I'm saying? So I try to treat everybody the same way when I meet them. And I know people want to be heard. These people building these businesses, they posting on social media. They tag you on Facebook. They tweeting because they want to be heard. This is the platform where you can be heard at. Period. It's that simple because the rest of them, they aren't going to give you that. Because they don't know what you're going to say. They're not interested in media training or helping you. You know what I'm saying? They just, we want you this, give me all your money in here. I feel like I provide more value than any fashion week ever existed.
You should 100% feel like that because I haven't seen it like done as far as the interaction side, bro. Like I haven't. Once you get to that stage, it's just going to be like, why not?
Exactly.
Because if a designer going to think to themselves, well, if I go to this fashion show, I ain't really going to get the crowd to see me.
Exactly.
Or understand my background. Or, okay, why did I put that detail in that dress? Or why did I put that detail in that pants? Or why did I put that detail in that shirt? Like all that matters. Shout out to Prince.
Yes, Prince.
Shout out to Prince. I can't remember the other two names.
Sky Air, Savvy Couture, and Indie Visions from last night.
Shout out to all of them. Yes, very dope backgrounds, dope stories, dope visions. Shout out to all of them, man. That was it was just dope to see, man. I felt like it was a level up from Atlanta. Atlanta was very good, but just to kick off,
100%.
Yeah, it was definitely up to the next level. Me and you had the conversations even about your production team, how everything wasn't going to be so much on you, and I seen that. You know what I'm saying? Like a strong team, man. Having that strong team, it matters. 100%. It definitely matters.
And they out here, like you said, if they could see behind what was happening. It's happening, but it's
happening. Yeah,
it's a squad of people that
as we're doing this, is happening. Yeah.
And we got to get dressed and make the rest of the night happen. But, Mike, bro, I'm ready. Honestly, I'm at a point, like, once this is over, I'm scaling it. Like, I'm ready for the liquid to just come through.
Yeah.
And I now know what I can do. Like, I see it clear as day. There is no need to have any doubt. There is no need for disbelief.
Yeah.
Only move forward and make it shake.
I feel you.
I had to make sure he wanted to walk right through here. I put my eyes right on him. If you don't walk your ass around.
Yeah.
But yeah, man. Just overall, not to make it a redundant thing, but it's real. These people fuck with me. The ones that do. In regards to my niggas on the production side, which is those that I need to fuck with me, we good. And all my alignments with them are transparent. They step up. If I ain't got it, they got it.
Facts.
Because it's squad shit. You feel me? It's supposed to be that. This platform does enough for all of them individually. You use my platform, go back, somebody else want to book you for some other shit. Somebody else want to work with you for some other shit. But where they see you at, where they saw you, okay then. That's sort of how it goes because we investing into that. We investing into being seen. Tonight, Wall Street Journal. Listen to me, Charleston. Listen to me, bruh. I went to school, Charleston Southern. I know these niggas. Wall Street Journal in the building tonight. Huffington Post in the building tomorrow.
Talk to him.
BuzzFeed in the building tomorrow. All right. We today, 4:45, it's a Friday. ABC 7.
Check that out.
Live
it's going to be
interview.
played in taxis too.
In taxis everywhere. Bro, we working.
Gas station TVs.
Everywhere.
Hey, that's where they gonna be at. That's where they gonna be.
They'll just go from the big screen. They go from the big screen to the gas station TV.
Yes, sir.
To the taxi.
They pumping the gas, they gonna see you right there.
Word,
Trust me, I know.
word.
When I go pump that gas, they pull up those news clips. It's gonna be there. It's gonna be there.
Understood.
And I'm happy for you, bro. Genuinely happy for you, dog.
Appreciate it, my nigga.
Facts, man. So after last night and coming in today, what do you think is the biggest takeaway for your production team?
Yeah.
Because like I also said on our pod is, I have a strong team as well. You know what I'm saying? With Drew and Mo and San, and I appreciate everybody holds tremendous value. So from a production team standpoint, what lessons do you think you've learned the most too since Atlanta?
Meetings. I understand why meetings are so important. They seem like the dumbest thing in the world. They so important. You can't talk enough about what's coming up. And guess what? In all that talking, you still gonna forget some shit. That's what's crazy. All that talking, something's still gonna be forgotten.
Yeah.
But this much conversation, bro, this is what you looking at behind this camera is 8 Zoom meetings, separate individual calls with each department lead, so that they can. All right, we got to organize our team. Me telling my team no, like they ask me a question, I say I don't know because I know I already told y'all, and I need y'all to think for yourself.
Oh, got
you. See
you.
what I'm saying?
Got
no,
you.
I can't.
Accountability.
I don't have no answer because after this one, I've been making it known publicly. After this one, I'm renegotiating with everybody. It's time to what's been brought to the table versus you feel like I'm doing or you feel like you. No,
That's fair.
If you got something, then
That's fair.
let's talk about it. And you can tell me what you want because I'm damn sure about to tell you what I want because I now know. Beforehand, I was filling it out. I now know what I need for this shit to be great. And I'm going to get it. Period. That's just where I'm at overall with it. You know what I'm saying?
Train can't stop. It cannot stop.
Nope. We got to get better. Got to enhance. And if you ain't with enhancement, then you ain't with this train. That's me on God right there.
I definitely feel you on that one. So what new music you been listening to lately, man?
I ain't gonna hold you. I like French Montana's Cocaine Music 6.
Huh?
Yeah, I know you hate French Montana.
I don't hate French.
I just like with you. I just fucking with you. But nah, Cocaine Music 6, that tape is insane. They got a song, Smokey Margella, A$AP Rocky's track called Chit Chat is crazy. And I know I'm in New York, but I mean, he got some cat, this song called Sliding. Man, I ain't gonna hold you, bro. Shout out Center Ablo, young cat, Harvard graduate. African-American kid graduated from Harvard, played basketball. I met his father, Mario Haskett. Their whole family, dope. He's supposed to do his performance this evening, but he just had a baby. You know what I mean? But he got good music out right now. I'm trying to see what else. I'm still on that Her Loss. You know what I'm saying? You know how we feel about the boy. Hey. Feel me? All that shit y'all talking about. You know how we feel about the boy.
Classic
I listened to Views this morning.
A classic to me.
You feel me?
Her Loss is classic
okay
to me.
then. Okay then.
Facts.
You
What
feel,
we talking about?
You feel how we
Yeah, that came out when? October, November.
Still slapping.
I remember you hit me about that.
Still slapping.
And I know if you hit me about some music, you feeling it because you be busy.
What the fuck you nigga talking about?
Hey, out the gate, Rich Flex, man.
Come on, bro.
Yeah,
Niggas
man,
made all
I'm
the memes of
definitely
that shit. They bitch like that. Y'all niggas forget. Drake don't make music for you niggas, man. Sick of you niggas. 35 years old, grown ass niggas hating. This nigga don't make music for you, bro.
Look at Drew.
Word. And you know what though?
I'm a grown man who hates Drake.
I remember Drew said he don't make music. He said I don't make music for me. I'd rather not. But that's what I just said. If it ain't for you.
Yeah.
I heard Drew say that. I remember he said, "Nah, I don't fuck with bruh." Bet. But he don't be just talking about him.
Yeah.
It ain't hatred. I can deal with it. I don't like his music because I don't fuck with that. Bet.
Yeah.
But just continuously talking about bruh over and over. I'm like, bruh, you do like this nigga. Actually. In actuality, you actually do like him. Because you niggas talk about shit that they got you talk about shit you do like. Facts.
100% facts. 100%. So those are what about on the R&B side?
I've been listening to some UK artists. I don't know their names, but there's like this UK thing that's been going crazy on the R&B side, like insane UK shit. And I'm trying to think, ain't nothing else really come across I've been sort of going back some, listening to older music, because niggas obviously always listen to old music, but
yeah, always.
Future. I just came across was it Trapped in the Sun? What's that Future album? Hang on. I just started listening to this shit. Here you go, bro. I'll show it to you. This nigga Future, High Off Life.
Oh yeah, that one came out a couple years ago. Yeah,
me slapping.
Yeah,
I know I'm behind the ball.
Yeah, I know you behind the ball. It's all good.
Edgewood, though. Shout out Trouble. I love Edgewood 41E edition.
Yeah, got the Brent on there. I see.
Yeah, word Brent. You know Brent
that's
ghost
my
status.
I
be
fucking with him, man.
Brent
that's my
ghost
shit.
Status shit, man.
That's my shit.
Niggas, I fuck with Brent, bro. 100%. I fuck with a lot of these niggas, man. I don't know them because I ain't really on no friend shit.
Yeah.
I'm like, bro, I respect these niggas' arts. I don't got no time to hate on none of these niggas.
Yeah,
I don't know none of them to hate on. But what them niggas is putting out, hey, man, y'all boy keep doing y'all thing. I ain't gonna make it to everybody's music because
you're not gonna make it to Kendrick music neither.
I never. Word. Word. And ain't no disrespect, bro.
No, I fuck with Kendrick, dog.
I'm pretty consistent.
You didn't like the Heart Part 5?
I haven't liked anything about nothing.
You crazy, bro.
Nothing,
Heart Part 5 was crazy, bro.
I'm not saying
I wasn't a big fan of the album, but that Heart Part 5 was crazy.
I'm not saying he's not a good musician either. I'm just being very clear.
Just not your lane.
Nah. The Pimp a Butterfly I was fucking with. I remember. And then he just was wilding out. He was wilding. And niggas would say, well, bro, you ain't deep enough for this, that, and nigga, I am.
You know they love to say that. You know they love to say that.
Yes, I am deep enough. Fuck you niggas mean. I just ain't really hearing that part. Yeah, I can't really hear that part too much. That ain't gonna work.
Yeah, I feel you.
What's going on?
And so, I mean, at the end of the day, man, it's kind of like when it comes to music, you know me, I'm just straight about the music. I ain't really with the extras. You see what I'm saying? If I fuck with your art, I fuck with your art. All that other shit, you know, I don't really got no burn for it because I don't know y'all. You see what I'm saying? At the end of the day. You see what I'm saying? I don't know y'all.
None of y'all niggas.
You see what I'm saying? So, I mean, but it's just great to see. I think music is in a great place, man. Honestly, I do. I do. And I think because of the access we have to the music, I think a lot of people get caught up in we don't have this. You really have to do your due diligence and look for the music because of this right here. It ain't like the radio. You see what I'm saying? It ain't like the blog boards that we used to have. You see what I'm saying? Now you have to kind of put in the effort to go look for these artists. Man, I come across some new shit all the time just by searching. They got that playlist available in the Apple or Spotify where new this, new that, and you can go ahead and you could prep for that. You know what I'm saying? You could prep yourself for, okay, I'm gonna listen to this week, or you know, R&B new, rap new, and you never know who you're gonna come across.
100%.
You see what I'm saying?
So you tapping into new talent every once in a while.
Every once in a while, yeah, I do.
Gotcha.
Unless I catch it like on Twitter or something like that, or through Instagram. But you know, some people don't even want to put in the work to look for new music. Me, I'm gonna go ahead. I'm gonna put that work in, man. That's just me personally because I love music. I listen to a bunch of music, so. That's how I'm giving it up, man. That's how I'm giving it up.
Understood.
How you feel about... So, this was funny to me because it's been a trending topic. So, Boosie is canceling an album he had with T.I. due to him feeling like he was snitching on his dead cousin. And my whole thing with it was like, I get it, but I don't feel like T.I. missing no meals off that album. Honestly. You see what I'm saying? I just think, I mean, I understand Boosie saying it the way that he said it, but I figured how he get down, he would have hit that man.
Who?
Called him. Boosie would have called T.I. You see what I'm saying? Instead of putting out on the net first. You get what I'm saying? Running a Vlad, but...
He also said in the interview that he doesn't believe it, too. Like, I don't think he wanted to believe it. I'm sure they talk by now. You know what I'm saying? If that album come out, then that means he was just talking shit, which... Believe it or not, when Boosie said that, a little piece of me believed him. A little piece of me believed him when he said, oh, yeah, a nigga might have been lying or something like that. And it was like, well, why would you lie like that? But I'm like, well, bruh, I don't know, bruh, at all. But it's relevancy's a motherfucker. And that topic of snitching was a thing. And, like, well, I'm telling somebody dead. And, like, bruh, niggas known you for too long. Like, niggas known T.I. forever. You know what I'm saying? Somebody know about that type shit. So I'm kind of with Boosie. Boosie like, bro, I've been around him. I don't know. I mean, I'm a civilian. You know what I'm saying? I consider myself a civilian with connections.
But from Boosie's perspective, you can understand.
100%. I can see what he's saying. Like, it's like somebody telling me something about you. And if it sound crazy to me, like crazy, I'm going to have to hear it from you. You know what I'm saying? On a podcast, I don't know what was taking place. It could have been inebriated, niggas drinking, and ass out the night before. Right? Yeah, I told my dead cousin or whatever. Nigga,
and that's crazy because T.I. spoke about it on the podcast, and I was surprised that he said
maybe
that.
Maybe viewership shit. You just never know. Because one thing, a lot of niggas finna eat their words. I saw today YSL case. I know we ain't talking about it, but I know why I saw YSL case might get thrown out. And from the moment when it first dropped, I said, first off, bro, Georgia is trying these niggas. This ain't Fed. Yeah. This is Georgia, which means brains only go but so high. Period. And them boys, YSL, Thug, them boys are smart black men. They ain't speaking. And them niggas that told and them niggas that unfollowed Gunna, I was just like, bruh, ain't no way Gunna snitched on bruh.
You don't believe in
Never.
that?
I never believed it.
I mean, but based off what he said on the video, man, that sounded like cooperating.
I know, but niggas got to really listen. I didn't say what no other man didn't do. I'm saying what I didn't do. This is what I did not do. I don't know about nothing else. This is what I didn't do.
You don't think by saying...
No, because the judge still got to ask you.
So you don't think by saying yes to YSL being a gang, that's going against what Thug's case is? You don't think so?
It's their job to prove YSL a gang. Yeah, it's a gang. We a gang. We cool. And we ain't harming or hurt nobody. If he came out and said, yeah, we was killing niggas, shooting niggas, that's cold-blooded snitching. That semantic shit that niggas is talking about right now, in the court of law, semantics don't take you nowhere. They need cold, hard evidence. This case about to get thrown out.
I just feel like the topic of, the whole snitching and, just even with T.I. Boosie, even with YSL Woody with his video, that shit to me was just crazy. That was right. I don't even know how he could defend that. You know what I'm saying? Like, what is there to say? No, seriously, real shit. What is it that he can say? When you seen that, what did you think when you seen that? What is it he could say?
Why, bro, ain't even get no food. Like, he ain't even get no Red Lobster. They should have gave some Red. He just started snitching for no reason. Like, bro, let them feed you at least. You ain't gonna take no food. Shit, it was crazy. Nah, it was Mike, I ain't surprised. I just ain't surprised no more. Like, if it's that many niggas in a circle and everybody acting tough, first off, everybody we already know the whole squad ain't tough anyway. Period. Only if it's 10 niggas in the squad, probably 3 of them solid. Probably 3 of them. 7 of them around. The other 7 around the 10 because they know them 3 solid. So they know, all right, if it get popping, you know what I mean, they can get a little bit of heart. But it's not, man, listen. These niggas ain't built like that. They just come from environments where, because they're from that environment, all right, well, I want to have the money, I want to have the bitches, I want to have these things. But they not built for what them niggas is willing to do. That's why he king slime. You see what I'm saying? That's what make niggas king. They don't get that. What make you king is, I'm not going to say a motherfucking word when these police come grab me.
That's how the mob rolls.
That's why I'm the dog. That's why I'm the don. That's why when I'm out and the bitches run to meet King Slime and they don't run to you, it's because I'm a stand-up nigga. And I know I'm a stand-up nigga, and it ain't predicated on y'all being stand-up niggas.
What do you think it has to take for that tide to change? Is like when you come from the streets and you enter the music industry, you kind of you have to separate it from the shit long term. Just thinking long term, because it's all good, but this is a 10-year building case.
Yeah.
So they let you build up all these things, think you was on top of the world, you was untouchable, and then boom, they get you when you least expect it.
Exactly.
Because to me, I don't feel like it's worth it to still be connected to the streets when you don't reach that level of success and you feed that many people.
Yeah. For fairness, bro, think about yourself. Think about how long it take you to unlearn a negative habit. It take a while. And the shit that you may not ever say.
Their environment.
You know what I'm saying? It's these niggas grew up like this, live like this. And think about it, even if them themselves are trying to break away, their environment is trying to pull them back into it. So regardless, they can't really shake it because they got to go back to the hood to help their mom. It don't got to be a homie. I'm going back to the hood to help my mom. Well, you got to take your mom out of the hood. Well, there's a lot with taking my mom out the hood. You feel what I'm saying? And that means you niggas is pocket watching because who says I can actually afford to take her out the hood? I probably can right now just afford to pay her rent where she's straight so it look like it. And because I'm doing this, it look like we popping. But you live in an environment where niggas is stupid. So now it's doubling down. You feel what I'm saying? Bro, listen. One thing, I looked at that YSL Gunna shit like how I looked at that Birdman Wayne shit and what 50 Cent said. I think 50 said, don't get involved in that. Y'all niggas, them niggas out here unfollowing Gunna. They out here unfollowing. Y'all don't know. Unless Slime done got on the phone and said, hey, bro, this was going on.
He's not going to say it publicly now. It'd be stupid.
They tracking his calls. He can't say nothing. So don't nobody know nothing. Nobody know nothing. He ain't nobody. They can't know. And whoever know, I saw that shit today on a very reputable website that case might get thrown out. And I am not surprised. Because that's Georgia. That's evidence. Atlanta's black, bro. It's black like on levels. It's like black judges. It's like black people. You can like beat some shit in Georgia. You feel me? Because the court system's a game. It ain't if you got good lawyers and all that shit, you could beat that. And Thug is a M. He's M's up on these folks. And he playing game with them. Come on, man. It's state. This state. Check where they get. Check where the district attorney got a degree from. You got to check all that. All that matter. That tell you about how they scale. This ain't Fed. Fed got the Harvard, got the Cornell. They got them type of lawyers in that joint. Stupid connections to other shit. Sometimes state might have sometimes state might have a state university graduate, honorable such and such, but they got limitations. Period. And Gunna sitting in there with the Italians, you know what I'm saying? Because y'all niggas talk about he's sitting in there with the positive, loving people from the Jewish community. They're getting ready to get them niggas off because it's a money thing. And Slime said, it ain't no problem, I spend it. Y'all niggas take it. Because I'm finna get it all back. And I'm more of a gangster now. And I'm more of a celebrity.
He seemed very confident since this whole thing has went
When
down.
he come out, he a rock star. It's over with.
Oh, yeah.
When Mailman got time, he shot birds at the judge. That's what Jesus said. What you think Slime about to do?
Yeah.
They try to get him on a RICO. He beat a RICO case? Man,
that says a lot.
He gonna be filthy rich.
That says a lot.
Period, bro.
Do you think music he's gonna come back heavier?
100%. 100%. It's like Gucci Man all over. It's like Boosie all over. When they got out and everybody was like, free them niggas, and they got out and everybody was featuring with him, Slime going crazy. He may have the illest 2-year run we've ever seen coming up. And he also mentally is going to have a move different because he done been through that now. It's like, bro, I ain't trying to go away forever fucking with you niggas. So whatever he doing, he going to get smarter at as well, man. How old Slime, you know? I don't know, but I'm guessing
Same
mid our
age.
age. Yeah, so I'm
31.
He's maturing too. See, like he's sitting in there getting his time. He's straight in there. You know he's straight. He ain't worried about shit in there because every time I see
don't
him,
seem like you worried
they
about
be
that.
trying to make it look like he look bad. Every time I see him, it look like he look like a nigga in jail. Like he clean up as much as he can, but I'm still locked up, nigga. But when I get up out of here, y'all gonna see. So shouts out to King Slime, bro. I don't never met, bro, but a huge fan of them niggas in Atlanta. I respect how Atlanta move because Atlanta one of the few places when it come to the streets, when it come to the other shit, they tell you stay in your lane. And if you stay in your lane, they rock with how you moving. I rock with how them boys move, man. Much respects.
I feel you on that. I just noticed that video did look crazy though.
Big
Dog
crazy.
was in the interrogation, and that's what it do. Like them videos always eventually gonna come out, especially in 2023. Like 2000,
Yeah.
you probably would have never seen that. But now everything seemed like it'd be leaking, man. Everything seemed like it'd be leaking. You think the people on your side and then your shit doesn't come out? Nah, that's not how we giving it up.
They offer niggas money.
Sometimes they don't even get off money. They just want to be free.
Facts.
Nigga, what I got to do to go home, nigga?
For real.
What I got to do to go
For
home?
real.
But I think that just speaks to, standing on your shit as a man also. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you know you're not built for a certain type of life, you shouldn't be inserting yourself in that shit.
Exactly. And that, honestly, I would like to take the segue back to this.
Mm-hmm.
If you ain't pursuing your dreams, ain't pretty. Somebody lied if they told you that. That shit is probably more boring than some of the other shit is, but you love it and you know what the outcome gonna be. Don't get involved in this lifestyle if you ain't willing to commit, because it come with doing free work. It come with getting paid. It come with ups. It come with downs. It come with bullshit.
Like I said the last time, sometimes you got to take the opportunity over the money.
100%.
The opportunity could pay off long in the long run.
Way
but
long in the long
A lot of
run.
people be like, if I ain't get paid for Boutique Fashion Week, why should I come? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Why I got to put 6 years into a podcast if I ain't getting no payment from it?
Yeah.
I mean, the answer is within yourself.
Yeah.
You got to make the decision at that point.
Facts.
Because I can't stop.
We can't see that. And watch, you gonna see you gonna be able to get paid. Because I thought about something, which, like, from a viewership standpoint, you need to tally up all your views, all your watch time, and all that shit. All that shit matter.
I be checking it. Apple side is kind of hard to get. They be kind of be secretive with the information. But on the other audio platform, I tap into it every now and then. I don't put a lot of, just because of where we're at and how we've grown. Trust me, I've seen an improvement. It's steady improvement. It's not going to be that, that automatic boom like everybody think it is. But it's definitely a process.
Yeah.
And what's so crazy, man, when I come across people and I tell them how long me and Mo been podcasting, they first reaction be wide-eyed. They really be wide-eyed. They be like, 6 years? They be like, yeah, because it's not, of course, we got kind of, not caught up in it, but you see the trend of podcasts now, saying certain shit to go viral or, the same redundant BS topics to like unnecessary, arguments and shit, or just doing dumb shit, period. You know what I'm saying? It's like, that's not what we build our foundation on.
Gotcha.
And that's why I get those text messages, I get those DMs about, y'all do some great shit. And I look forward to y'all every Monday. And it's just, it all boils back to how prideful are y'all with your own shit.
Yeah.
Are you in it for the trickery, the games, so you can go ahead and get a little quick whatever? If it is, hey, kudos, but that's not what I came into the shit. It's just like if you see somebody, because there's a whole bunch of fashion weeks, there's a whole bunch of that, but if you see somebody playing around with it, you would feel some type of way about it. It's like, damn, bro, like, I don't know if you remember when I had put that poster when Dame was talking. That was from Backstage Tour, and he was like, man, I'm in a club. I see these niggas popping bottles, popping champagne. I'm thinking, man, these niggas, they put half the work I put in. They ain't put half the risk I put in. I got to come get this money, and that's essentially, like, what it is. You know what I'm saying? Like, you have to be willing to put in the time, the sacrifices, to want to see it grow. It can't be a game. Like when I posted that Black Magic camera on my story a month ago, I said, I'm not playing.
Yeah, nah.
I was dead serious.
Dead
Like, I love this, but I don't play with it at the same time. So nobody could come to you and be like, man, that nigga Frank that nigga JT be playing with Fashion Week, man. That nigga don't really love that shit.
Yeah,
Nigga can't tell you that.
Never in their life. Never in their fucking life. I agree wholeheartedly. And I've been saying this so long that I'm just glad to hear somebody else say it for real. Like, Just get in the game. Don't tell me shit till you get in the game. If you get in the game, then I'll believe what you got going on. If you ain't got no skin in the game.
Not just get in it. You got to stay in it for a certain amount of time.
For sure. Yeah. But once you get in it, if you get in it and you get out, then I know you were made. You see what I'm saying? It's cool. Hey, bro, go get you something else, bro. You're not built for this right here. Because this shit here is some of the realest shit you'll ever do.
And it's fine, though, because everything ain't for everybody. And that's when you get to really see who needs to be in a certain pool and who's not in a certain pool.
Exactly.
That's all it boils down to.
Exactly. It's very simple. Niggas make it difficult, but it's very simple. Squash shit. That's where I'm at, bro. It's very simple. It's squash shit and watch us work.
I mean, like... It's like an ad talking shit.
Crazy. For real. Live off campus
so,
shit.
You know, I got to ask you about your boy, man.
Who? What's happening?
How you feel about LeBron passing Kareem? I'm going to let you get your shit off, man. You kind of ducked me on the last text. I think that's why you changed your number, too. But it's all good. It's all good. Because the last text I sent you was about some shit that he did. And then you had got a new number. So I was like, oh, he didn't want to answer my shit. It's all good.
Hey,
we ain't got to talk about that, though. That's all good.
The funniest shit, Mike. I was trying to call this nigga JT so we could get some shit together. Right?
Yeah.
So I called this shit and it said, at the subscriber request, no incoming call. I said, wait, hold on now. I know my dog pay his phone bill now. Let me hit this nigga on Instagram or some shit. Word, dog. I said, not this nigga ain't got no minutes, dog.
Yeah. No minutes? What don't tell me like the 04?
Nigga.
I got Metro PCS on you. I went and got Metro PCS on niggas quick. I was like, yo, I got to take it to, I need 30 minutes a day. $30 a month for my phone. fuck data. I don't got data. None of that shit. I'm off the grid. Nah. I got a new phone number because we transitioned into, we've added an operator. So when you call, eventually it'll pick up and say, welcome to Boutique Fashion Week, which department, you know what I mean? But
how you just been overall feel about that, you know, the direction of the team? I know it's been up and down, but, I mean, of course, you had to trade deadline.
I like my chances. I think I'm number 2 in the West.
Okay.
Yeah, I feel like I'm number 2 in the West. And the only reason why I'm number 2 is because of the media hype as it pertains to Phoenix. But we had already beaten Denver.
So who are you behind?
Phoenix.
Phoenix, okay.
And that's just because I want to see it. I actually don't believe in it that much because CP ain't the same CP. And Devin Booker and Kevin Durant shoot too many 2-pointers. Like, the media, they all caught up in their scoring, but they shoot too many 2-pointers to blow niggas away. So it's always going to be a game.
I think that's a good balance, though, actually.
No, I'm not knocking it. I'm saying that they going to keep you in the game. It ain't like when KD went to Golden State. They added threes with twos. It just became nothing you could do with. You just got 2 mid-range killers now. And KD will step back and get it. Well, shit, AD going to finish at the basket. Bron already proved and told everybody shut up. And I ain't going to hold you. I'm a fan of Mr. Russell. I was a fan of when he came to that left-handed cat smooth. I swear it looked like me playing out that motherfucker. Bron finally got somebody out there that he know thinking. Russell don't play fast. And if I'm not mistaken, he went to Ohio State.
Yeah.
Ohio kid. They went pretty deep that year when he was in college. Russell's a bad man when it comes to, he just been in immature environments. He ain't never been around this type of leadership. He was with Kobe, but if you were number 2 draft pick and Kobe on the end of his wheel, you ain't listening to Kobe. You gonna listen to him when you working out, but on the court, bro, I'm getting ready to do this. Now he with Bron, this is his second chance, and he back in LA. You see how quick they worked that extension out.
Yeah. So you like the addition of Vanderbilt, D'Angelo.
I love Vanderbilt. I love anybody that play hard.
How did you feel about Russell Westbrook for his time this year?
Russ needed to be traded, and I think it was more so for his happiness, bro. Like you could just see, bro, just need to do his thing. You know what I'm saying? Russ the type nigga, respectfully. They should have sent Russ to like Detroit. They should have sent Russ somewhere where, hey Russ, take the ball, go. He need to go somewhere like into a middle of the pack team where they still balling. Cause he a good dude. I know he a good dude. In regards to what his teammates say about him, but he feel like in his soul he can still play 32. If I'm not mistaken, that ain't old.
No, it's not.
Matter of fact, he probably feel the best he's ever felt.
Yeah, he don't miss no games. One thing I will say about Russ, he's gonna play. Yeah,
he's gonna play. I wish he would. I don't know what his workout regimen looked like, which I'd be surprised. It's just a la Ben Simmons. I'm confused if you keep shooting it off the top of the backboard. I'm like.
He hasn't done that this year, though.
But I'm confused.
I was confused about that, too.
3 games in a row, I'm confused. I'm like, how are you niggas saying this? Y'all not going to the gym and shooting? Like, are y'all not? But who knows? I play ball before, and I practice, and sometimes I shoot an air ball or some shit like that. So who knows? But much respect to Westbrook, man. I ain't really got much for him because, again, he's somebody I don't know as well. But from analyzing this game, it didn't fit with Bron. It would have fit with Bron if it was just him and Bron. No AD to clog up the paint and give him and Bron shooters bet like he did with Harden. When him and Harden was together, it worked because Harden could get his own, Russ could create and kick. So it was them 2 and 3 other shooters when them boys was in Houston type shit. And they just ran into a buzzsaw that year.
Honestly, I don't feel like the Lakers are a bad team at all. I think the consistency is the issue, and I think they couldn't contend. You know what I'm saying? They could they could have made a Western Conference Final the last 2 years. You know what I'm saying? But it's just the inconsistency of Anthony Davis. That's what it all boils back to for me, because that does matter. And with him being that versatile as a player, that talented, that has to be out on the floor consistently.
Did you hear he was shitting?
About what?
He might get traded. They talking about him for Kyrie in a signing trade. It sounds like complete bullshit, but
you will be with that.
I'm gonna put it here. First off, the answer is yes. That's the very first thing I'm gonna put out there. And the reason why I'm gonna put it out there is because bruh need to realize what God bless him with. Like AD, I don't know him, but if he is able to stand and run up and down that court, he need to realize what God blessed him with. We ain't seen championship AD since that year. He got that ring, and ever since he got that ring,
it's kind of like lax. He was lax.
But, bro, you next to LeBron. Can't nobody see you. And they going to still talk about you crazy. Because that's LeBron James, my nigga. Like, you put yourself next to that. That's what happens when you do that. He ain't going to do nothing to you. He going to support you. But, AD, you go over there, people have expectations. You scored 50. You beat the Spurs. You mean all that shit that you did, we expect you to come to L.A. and do that. And honestly, I have grown a respect for Los Angeles fans because they done let up on Bron, which told me that it was true. It was based on, hey, bro, prove yourself out here, and we'll fuck with you, just like how Kobe did. You won your ring. It was cool. Then you broke the record, but then you still out there at 38 hooping. Lakers fans say, all right, bet, he a Laker. He fuck around and get another one. Then you going to see the NBA get him number 6, and I mean that. If he get 5, the NBA going to get him number 6. The fix is in. The fix is in. He get 5. The fix is in, brother.
I feel you. So how you felt about him passing Kareem?
It was dope, bro. And honestly, I actually think there's nothing else to talk about LeBron James. Like, there's nothing to talk about when it comes to LeBron.
I feel the same way. I think
it's ended the conversation.
I think he just adding to the.
You got him placed. But if you talking crazy, I ain't hearing it. Anything I get with, I'm like, oh, I can't text, talk, or say anything to you because you don't know what's going on.
Leave a seed.
Yep. I'm gonna instantly just back out of it because you don't know what's going on. Yeah. If you haven't, unless we having a Jordan conversation, I ain't got nothing to talk to you about.
I ain't got no more.
Literally nothing in regards to the back and forth.
Yeah,
but I'm saying if that ain't what the convo is, we ain't talking about nothing. Number 1 scorer ever. not 2, 3, number 1 ever. And niggas think he gonna hit 40. I think he gonna hit 45. I think he gonna hit 45.
45K?
Think about it. 2 more years at this level.
I think he's gonna play 3 more.
I'm saying he can play 2 more years at this level.
So that's about 2,500 points a season.
If he the man I think he is, I think he love the game. He want his son. It's gonna go from I want my play with my son to I want to win a ring with my son. So then he gonna be in there trying to take less.
Do you think he does that in LA or he leaves?
I think he stays in LA. LeBron love LA. I think because
you don't think he retires a Cav?
No. Okay. I think he did. I think he's done Cleveland. They're just due. If he gets hurt, he will. If something goes down and Bron has a catastrophic injury, he hurts a knee, tears an ankle, something that immediately ends him, I can see him saying, "Hey, y'all trade me back to Cleveland so I can end this shit the right way." But outside of that, no, not really.
I feel you.
What about you? What you think about it? What you think about the new scoring champ?
LeBron James is LeBron. I think it just spoke to more, like I said before, his consistency. I don't think we'll ever see that level of consistency for 20 years. The way he takes care of his body, and I said this before. I think that's something younger players should hit him up about.
For sure.
Like, yo, give me LeBron's number. I need to talk to him on how I can sustain a 10, 15-plus career.
Facts.
playing at an elite level. What do you put into your body? What are you doing in June, July, August, September? What are you doing? What are you doing in October, November, December?
Yeah.
What are you doing on the back-to-back? What are you doing on 2-3 days off?
Yeah.
I think that's something that every young player, if you love the game and you want to play that long, you should be on his line about. And I don't feel like LeBron will withhold no information as regards to nothing like that. You know what I'm saying? I feel like that's something that he would always, lend a helping hand on. I think we get now, especially with these players getting more money, as we see with their contracts, I think that's something that they should hold high value. You know what I'm saying? So you can double up on some max contracts, especially with the money they're getting now.
What they get, I think they said, what's the lifespan? 3? Most
3
cases,
years, average.
You get 3
years.
You get 3 max contracts if you do it the right way.
If you do it the right way, yeah.
You get your rookie extension is pretty big. Your first big free agency.
And now you got Devin Booker and Joker getting 55 a season.
Stupid.
56 season. Yeah.
Stupid. I think the NBA this year was, you know what? I think the NBA this year is all a facade.
Interesting. Why you say that?
Like, it's all bullshit. I don't believe any of what I'm seeing. When I see Memphis and Denver at the top, like, I just look at the NBA like,
it's the cities, man. It's a city name. It's a city name, man. That's what it is.
Fam, if Melo ain't walking through that door, that ain't Coach Carl walking through that door. That ain't them Nuggets. I don't even know who own the Nuggets for real. Yeah, I mean, I know Jokic. You know what I'm saying? Jamal Murray, which he needed a dominant number 2. Jokic does, but you can beat Jokic them, and Ja them. It's really just Ja, bruh. The kid Dylan just out there making a name for himself. He's gonna make a fool of himself eventually, because the NBA world's a fraternity. You know what I'm saying? You out there poking at the wrong bears, my nigga. They gonna eliminate your ass. And then the rest of them kids, I like Steven Adams. He's solid, but I don't believe in that shit. You, Phoenix, Memphis, right now. Game. Who you got?
I got Phoenix.
All right then. All right then. Okay then. If it was middle of the pack, I may even take the Clippers over. I'll take the Clippers over Memphis easily. Josh.
At the end of the day, you got to prove it, man, and you got to get it done. You know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, we gonna see in May. That's 100%. What all boils down to.
100%.
We're gonna see it in May, and that's what it
all
boils down to.
I'm looking forward to the playoffs. I'm looking to the playoffs. Yeah, we going.
You going?
Not no play-in either. We going to the playoffs. They won last night.
Top 6 seed.
They won last night with Brian having 13, AD having 17. Them niggas got a problem on the court. And I know it's the Warriors. The Warriors done this year. I think the Warriors. If I know anything about the Warriors, they trying to get into that Wembanyama shit. Them some smart motherfuckers. They trying to. If the Warriors. If I know anything about the Warriors, they like, you know what? Mail it in. Steph hurt. Mail it in. Y'all start losing these games. Because if we can get these draft picks, we could probably flip a Clay and a Draymond. We could probably flip a Draymond and 3 picks for Wembanyama. Because Draymond's a 3-time champion, so some dumb team going to buy the name. You know what I mean? I'm the beast, man. Keep your eyes open. Utah stocking up picks, winning games, so that they can trade all that shit. We want Wemby. Who's gonna turn down 15 picks? You feel me? Who's gonna turn down generations of basketball talent? I don't know. Chicago. Another reason why I think it's just a facade. The Bulls supposed to be dominating the East.
Bro, I don't know what's going on, man. And I think it's a player issue. I think it's a player. I can't put it on Billy Donovan. It's easy to point at Billy, but the cohesiveness of the team, the want to. Last year, we couldn't beat the good teams. We beat up on the bad teams. This year, we beat the good teams. We lose to the bad teams. You get what I'm saying? Now I know that's a player thing. That's effort. You lose it to the damn Thunder. We lost to the Hornets. Like, it's crazy, man. I don't understand it. I don't got no more burn. I don't got no more burn for this season, bro. I'm watching Lonzo Ball. He's not going to play basketball again. He's not playing basketball again. Like, I hate to say that. I don't see him playing basketball again.
You think he got degenerate knees?
It's the knees. He's had the same meniscus surgery Derrick Rose had January 2015. Derrick Rose came back March. That was the timetable, 6 to 8 weeks. He has not been back yet, and he had that surgery January 2022.
And they said that he couldn't. They said he wasn't able to.
He can't do high performance level activities. So you know what that tells me?
Yeah.
I can do the regular human functions.
Yeah.
Like the rest
I
of
can
the
play pickup ball,
people,
but I can't play NBA ball.
I can't play that ball. And it's unfortunate. I love Lonzo. When we had him, great playmaker, facilitator, can shoot the ball. was shooting, but it just is what it is, man. And I can't. You already know how I give it up. I said the same thing about Christian McCaffrey. Hey, if you gotta go because you can't be available, you got to go.
Understood.
And that's just how it is, man. And it's unfortunate, but I would love to see Lonzo back. Do I see him coming back though? No. No.
Yeah, man. Shout out Lonzo Ball.
And that's all I really got to say about that. The Cowboys, man.
Can we go? Can we?
Nah, man. You got to talk about it.
Hey,
Because last time it was September.
I'll take Derek Carr. I'll take Aaron
No,
Rodgers.
you don't believe that. You don't believe that. You don't believe that.
I'll take a rookie. I'm tired of these false expectations, bro.
This nigga said Derek Carr.
Bro. Hey, I'll take Derek Carr. Give me
Drew,
Derek Carr.
this nigga said Derek Carr.
For real. I want a white quarterback. I'm saying it.
Oh, no, man. You tweaking. You tweaking, bro.
I want
no
a white
way.
quarterback, bro. I want a white quarterback I want somebody back there.
You fed up with the Dak Prescott
I'm tired of it. Dallas Cowboys need another great white hope. That's what they need. Something that the NBA don't mind getting behind. Because Dak, come on, bro. You wasn't supposed to lose to San Fran. I was quiet about that, but I didn't think we were supposed to lose to San Francisco. Dak Prescott should not lose to Brock Purdy. Miss me. And we was in the red zone twice and did not convert. Miss me.
Y'all defense did what it was supposed to do.
Exactly. Miss me, Dak. It's a Dak issue, and we got to be honest about that shit. I don't care how many humanitarian awards this nigga win. This nigga, we need another quarterback. and you know what? Not another quarterback, and it means like get him out of there. Bring somebody in there to scare the life out of the nigga. Bring somebody in there.
You just fed up. Y'all had too much talent not to
by
be
himself.
in the bowl.
I don't like Dak being alone. Like you need a backup that scare you. You needed somebody around you that scare you.
But he got that money though.
Somebody that when camp come and he go out there with second team and second team put up 30 and Dak out there stumbling, bumbling. Because I'm interested in that. I'd take Aaron Rodgers right now over Dak Prescott.
Oh, I agree with you on that. But the Derek Carr shit was kind of.
I'd take Derek Carr over him right now. Derek Carr with some weapons, I'm rolling with him.
Yeah,
I have to.
You wild.
I'm sorry, I gotta do it. He balling enough for me. Who else out there? Keep Matt Ryan away from my franchise.
Drew know about that. Drew know a lot about that.
Saying? But overall, brother, we can't do this, man. The fucking Cowboys.
You fed up.
For real. Zeke, he got his check. He got his money. He's a third down, fourth down back. Cool. Let's have Zeke third, fourth. Let's push it in.
I'm hearing Zeke
let's move
gotta
into
go.
Marshawn Lynch vibes.
I'm hearing Zeke got to go.
But for whom at this point? Who we gonna get a young? Well, you know what? You can get a running back all over the place.
Yeah, you got Tony Pollard. So
we got the receivers. We got the defense. They bet not waste. They did not waste this time.
Yeah,
they do not. They can't waste this time, bro. And I feel like these niggas about to waste this good Cowboys team. That's a state of the art defense we had. Period. If Rush can go out there and win games. The quarterback Rush, whatever, what's his name? Chad Rush, whoever our backup was. He held us afloat. Cooper Rush. We went 4-1. Come on, Dak. Your backup went 4-1. Bird ass. Yeah, man. I don't know. I get angry about that shit.
I feel you, my nigga. I feel you. We're gonna have this conversation again the next time when the next one come around, man.
Well, man.
So, just to wrap up this.
Okay.
Because you know how me and you always give it up
Yeah.
when we do this pod together, man. What do you want New York to leave you with? And when I say leave you with, like, what do you want to walk away saying about New York Fashion Week?
You made the right decision. It's that simple. You made the right decision with the people that you partner with. You made the right decision with the venues that you chose. And trust yourself a little bit more as you go into the future. So this time, no more doubt. If you say it's going to be, nigga, speak it until it don't happen. And if it don't happen, then that's just it. But if you speaking and working on it enough, it should come to fruition. So I want to leave New York, bro, with making that Pursue Your Dreams moniker a real thing. And making L.A. and making Houston and making the rest of these shit as successful as they can possibly be. So,
because ain't no limit on the number of boutique fashion weeks.
Number.
Right?
Every year. Till I go.
Oh, that's something to ask you. Like, what's the goal per year? Shows.
2. There's normally 2 major fashion weeks, and then we just added the swim series, which is the weekend show. So it's a Friday, Saturday, Sunday. BVFW is a Wednesday through Sunday. So swim is resort wear, bikinis, and then September and February are obviously winter, fall, spring, summer. Yes, sir.
Gotcha.
Yes, sir.
Got you. So the concept is to always have 2 per year.
100% at minimum. 2.
Minimum 2.
But we'll move up to 5, and then eventually I'll start doing like specials.
So that seems like an every 3-4 month thing. Then at that point,
and with me filming this reality show, it's gonna even increase the demand, which I'm gonna rap with everybody about, because if there's an instance where, let's say, I'm on the show and I'm coming to Charleston to film, I have to get y'all's consent if y'all want to be a part of an episode, whether y'all want your face to show or not, because the cameras will still be in there on me type shit. But if y'all are cool with being involved, then y'all could.
Got you. So yeah, man. Like you said, it's live production going on right behind us. Team working per usual.
Yes, sir.
Can't wait. Let the people know what time this one's gonna start.
Tonight, man, we at the Penthouse. The Penthouse shows, 617 West 46th Street. Shows begin at 6 o'clock, 6 to 9. You hear him getting right now.
Yeah,
they're getting right in the background right now. Welcome to Fashion Week, baby.
Let them know what tomorrow's show gonna be at.
Oh yeah, and we got the V Gala, 440 Grand Street, the Cathedral, black tie, baby. Put your clothes on. We want to see you.
Even though we thought it was today.
Yeah, Drew was dressed.
Yes. And one more time, let them know for the next one, because by the time this come out, they'll have to know about the next one.
Okay. September, the last week of September, Los Angeles. And then what's locked in stone right now is May 19th through 21st, Houston, Texas. Shout out to the Creators Guild. Shout out that we're just the messengers. Shout out to Urban Gorillas. Shout out to Ant, One Glenn. Shout out to the crew, the Model Creation crew. Shout out to my back of house team, JoJo, Track, Olympia, Q, Hosna. It's all love, man. Appreciate y'all continued support.
Big up.
Look forward to a successful 2023, 2024.
100%, bro. So, like we say every time, if you hear anything on this show that gets you in your feelings, you feeling some type of way, always remember, we're just the messengers.
We out.
Word.